In this tutorial, we are going to learn how to create an animation. This is not basic. It is going to be a little advanced where we will be using broadcast blocks to pass the control to different sprites. Now here, I already have added a backdrop and two sprites. The shark is looking the other way. I want the shark to face this sprite. So I'll go to the costume of the shark and I'll simply flip it. Now, um, I want to start with this fish. If you want, you can also add an introduction in the beginning. So to have that, you can click on stage, go to backdrops, and on any one blank backdrop, you can add a color to it if you want. We can have a color and simply give an introduction. So whatever instructions you want to write, intro here. Now since the color of the text and the background is same, you can't see it, so we can simply change the color. You can format your text, you can format the way it's written. The spelling is not correct, so let's fix it. Yeah, that's how you can arrange and place it. Now I want to change the backdrop when space key is pressed. So I'm simply going to say press space key to start. And I want to show it here with the help of arrow. This cursor, we are going to bring it down. Now, this is my first intro page. So when my animation starts, I don't want these two sprites to be there. So I'll simply go to events and I'll say when flag key is pressed, the background should be the intro background, which is the backdrop one, and this fish should not be visible. So I'm going to simply add hide here. So when flag is clicked, the fish is going to hide. Similarly, I want to hide shark too. So I'll say hide the shark when flag is clicked, right? Now this is where I want both my sprites to start when I start my project. So I'll also add a go to block here so that in case I move my sprite later on somewhere on the stage, whenever I press flag, the sprite will come back to the starting point, which is this. Now for this fish also we are going to add go to block. Done. Now when I press flag, the fish are hidden, and then when I press space, because the event says here press space key to start, so I want to add another event which is when space key is pressed, I want this fish to show. Also I want the backdrop to change here because I want to create my story on underwater backdrop. So when flag is clicked, when space key is pressed. Right now, I don't want this shark to show, so I am simply going to code the fish. So fish is going to say this dialogue, and once it is done, I want the shark to appear. Now, since the shark is hidden, we will have to have some cue on which the shark knows that I have to come. So this can be done using the broadcast blocks. Now, broadcast, you can give a new meaningful name to the message. I am saying shark 1, so I'm just writing S1. You can give meaningful name that will help you in further debugging your projects as well. I am simply saying S1 for now. Okay. Go to shark 2, and now we need an event to start. So I bring this when I receive S1, and on this I want the shark to show, and then I want the shark to say something. Hello there for 2 seconds, and let's see how does it work. So when I press flag, when I press space, If you feel the dialogues are too uh, next to each other, you can simply add wait block there to have some gap. So first maybe the sprite can the shark can show, and then maybe after a delay of 0.5 seconds the shark can say hello there. And now I want the control to go back to the fish. So again I will have to pass the control using the broadcast, and this time I'll have to make a new broadcast because S1 is already being used here. So I'll make a new, let's say F1, because this is again going for the fish and which is going to be the first broadcast. So F1. Now here I want to say when I receive F1, I want the fish to get scared. So uh, here I'm going to say the fish is going to say this. And then if you want, you can again pass the control to the shark by adding another broadcast. And this time again shark is going to have a dialogue, so S2. And when I receive S2, when I receive S2, the shark is going to say this here. Now let's see how does it go. Press flag, press space. So using broadcast, this is how you make your sprites take turns and animate them. You can of course use some more motion blocks here in case you want to add some movement in your story. This is just one scene, but this is how you can build further on your stories. Hope you like it and do try it.